Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Bingo. It's time for another bonus blind blackout attempt, and this of course is the card. Very gray card at first glance. I mean, there's some really bad stuff. Probably not a great one. We'll see. 5, 10, 13, 20, 26. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. 32 iron, we need 1 gold, we need 3 diamonds, the lapis, and we need 3 redstone. Right, no compass, no map, no clock, yes. And then maybe we need 5 extra diamonds for a total of 8 and more lapis than the 1 for the purple dye to make an enchanted book. Then we need an ender pearl, the cocoa bean and melon slice, we need 1 gunpowder, we need the cheap clay and the glass, we need the acacia sapling, we need to cook the stone for the repeater, we need a bone. We need the mushrooms, we need the string for fishing and the spider eye, we need the pumpkin seeds, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of leather, we need 3, 9... that it? 9 paper, 9 sugarcane, we need to milk a cow, we need 2 chests, we need the flint, the red flour, the beetroots, and that's everything. Let's go. Want to see some stuff here. It would be great if you could. The chocolate would help. Yeah, chocolate would be great for the cocoa bean and the chance at the melon. What else? I mean, any kind of structure. A dungeon. Some cows, I guess that's sort of nice. To the west there. There is a chunker, and there are melons right there too. And there's a temple there too. Okay, I mean... oh, and there's a village northeast. Does that help? Beetroots. Are those beetroots? Those are beetroots up there, right? I think so. I mean, this is pretty good. If I could punch that mushroom, it would be even better. Alright, so we need the milk. But there were plenty of cows around, I think. There were some in this field and some in the field to our left behind us there somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere, I guess. We still need to find the savanna for the acacia sapling. And we need the drops for fishing and stuff. But man, yeah, this could be great. If we find a pumpkin too or something, or a dungeon early that gives us, you know, pumpkin seeds and a book, who knows? Who knows what's going to be possible? Sky's the limit. That temper could really be helpful too. Cuts down the redstone to 0 for sure. There should be some iron there. There'll be a string for fishing for sure. Because of the triple I, it has to be there. I think enchanted books are in that loot table. I'm not sure though, but I think so. It's one of those. I always say that, but it's still just true. I don't know that loot table because it's just like whatever. It doesn't matter. But then sometimes it does, and then I feel silly for not knowing. But it's okay, I think. But first, I mean, the village really we just need the beetroots from there. Potentially we could get a lot of gold in that temper too, and then maybe go for lapis and the pearl trades if the village has other avenues to give us lots of emeralds, maybe? As in a farmer trade? Or yeah, more than one trade, a farmer to trade with. Let's leave that 1 cow alive just in case. The other ones are too far, which is possible. Let's just guess which side. Guessed right. That's great. I do need the bones. I need 2 chests too. Let's take them both, I guess. Is this the way out? Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. Didn't mean to get shot there, but that's okay. I can live with it. What did I see there? Saw fire. Okay, I saw orange, but it wasn't. It was up in the sky basically. So I thought, well, that can't be what I need it to be, and it's not a pumpkin. That's what I needed it to be, or wanted it to be. We need to go... Yeah, we need to get the melon, right? I forgot. And the cocoa bean too still. Getting ahead of myself here a little bit. Only a little bit though. Things are looking very good. Provided some other stuff works out. But if that other stuff does in fact work out, then... Who knows? Where were those melons? Well, this looks right. They're like here. But it was more open than this. Are they up there? Or are they down here? I can't find them. I thought it was an igloo there for a second. Do we need an ink sac? I don't remember. Too much stuff on my mind. I don't think we do. Cheap clay, maybe? No. Where could that be? They were like out in the open. Very visible. But yeah, it looks very different on the ground here. I mean, there's one over there. We'll grab this one, of course, but it's not the one we saw. Because that one is hidden. It must be over there then. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Admittedly, but whatever. We are okay still. We're not great anymore. A little slow here. So the village is next. Because we need what exactly? The beetroots and what else? We could grab books there. We don't have any paper yet, so that would not be bad. We have 2 sugarcane. That's not enough for any paper. It's also orange, but also not a pumpkin. Slightly disappointing. Quick friend there. Very fortunate. I think we're going around the village a bit too much. With that approach right here. Where is it now? Oh, so lost. Is it more this way or more that way? I think it's more this way. This terrain is very strange. Up close. The mountains, I guess, it's just hard to see where you're going. I know the village is in the mountains, but where? In which mountains? Must be these ones, I guess. So, we need to make some stuff too. We can make a bunch of stuff, actually. It's there, okay. One more over. It's so hard. It really is. Like the mountains, I don't know. Like general direction, sure, I can remember that, but when you can't actually see where you're going because of the mountains, it's just really tricky to be certain where you are. Like which hill is which hill and stuff like that. Oh, those are carrots, not beetroots. No. I was so sure it looked like beetroots. But there are beetroots down there, so we're fine. We are fine. Is there a blacksmith chest? I haven't looked really. I don't think so. Cook some food. We don't have any coal yet, which is weird, because we have so much other stuff done. But it's okay as well. I could have sworn we popped 6 of them, but okay. So it's fine. It's no big deal. Make that. And make the diamond axe. And make, I don't know, some sticks. And an item frame. And the fishing rod. And I don't know, get some torches here. We don't have any yet. We don't have any coal because we're poor. We don't need the wool or those. There are definitely lots of clerics here, so we didn't get that much coal. There's no blacksmith, right? No. It's weirdly good, but also very stressful. The spot we're in. How do we make this all work? I'm not sure. Drop the melons, made that. Keep just one of the clay. Do we need any bone meal? I don't even know. Probably not. Don't need those bowls. Don't need the redstone. No. Okay. Yeah, we're going now. It's a little weak. We need like iron. We need tools. Not tools. Furnaces, I mean. We need more. More iron for cooking purposes. We need furnaces for that, and we need to find a savannah. We need to kill an enderman. Find a pumpkin. And paper. We need paper. We need 9 total paper. We have 2. We need 7 more. This entire swamp has no paper. I just need a red flower still. There's a red flower and there's some sugar somewhere, maybe? Did I see sugar there? No. What did I see? I saw something different green. Broke my brain. Really, so many cows. I mean, it's nice, but we don't need them anymore. There's no savannah here, is there? Maybe we should have tried boating, but I don't even know where we could have boated to. Or from, more accurately. I don't remember any ocean. No ink sac, correct? I think it's correct. None of this looks deserty at all. I guess let's follow the river for a bit. It could be a dungeon. With the skeletons, we're not checking it. Is this a cave or is this like a weird ravine situation here? It is a weird ravine thing. Which makes me not like it. It's too slow, I think, to be good. There probably were books in the village and we should have grabbed them. Too late now. Don't need sheep, don't need more cows. Need a desert, or a savannah more accurately, but yeah. That's crazy. Found a temporary village chunker. Had some chickens, lots and lots of cows. No desert or savannah yet. Is that 9 now? Yes, it is. Oh, why that far that way? Just pop up and out and, you know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, there are no deserts or savannas. Anywhere. What a nightmare. There are chickens everywhere though. I'm pretty sure we don't need them, right? Still looking for a pumpkin. We're looking for dungeons. We're looking for a savannah. And we'll have a nighttime savannah most likely. Unless we get incredibly unlucky and it takes more than 10 minutes to find one. But then I'd gladly take the nighttime savannah with that. Even though I really don't like chopping trees at night, waiting for a sapling. And you can't really blow the acacia trees up. Like, spruces have leaves low enough to the ground that you can use creepers to get saplings. But the acacia trees with their weird, like, bendy log thing, I don't know, it just doesn't really work out all that well. I'm trying to look at everything, and it feels like I'm looking at nothing. Because of it, that's not a pumpkin, right? No, it was just dead bush, right? Yeah, dead bush against clay. Terracotta. Okay. Either way. We don't need any more gold, so very easy gold right there. That makes sense. Or normal, or according to plan. Need a spider eye. No spider eye. Need a savannah here. No, there's not savannah here. There's mesa here. There better be some savannah nearby, right? It's our swamp though. Come on. Give me one acacia tree. Just one. That's so unlucky. How would that ruin the run? It's something to hunt endermen too, but we don't do that in the desert, you know? But there's no desert. So what are we gonna do now? We're only stopping for enderman, pumpkin, dungeon, savannah. Maybe village or temper too, actually. But that's it. Is that a dungeon? Don't think so. Can't tell though. Spiders. We need a spider eye too, but we need the other things more is the thing. How is there no desert? That's so unlikely. Usually like half the biomes are desert. And that's not exaggerated. Like half of everything you see is a desert in this version of, you know, Minecraft and in this world. But not today. No. Man. I wasted like 3 minutes there. If that's closer. Maybe there was one closer on the other side, but we never really, I don't know, I never got a good look out. And we had to go for the village anyway to get the beetroots. So it's not like we could have stayed on the other side, even if there would have been stuff there. There aren't even any good trees, but there's another village, so that's fun, I guess. Chop tree, cook stuff, catch fish, loot village. I guess that's the order of operations, maybe? Come on, jump up there, you can do it. Do you have any extra iron? Or are we at 0? I think we're at 0. Or we should be at least. You don't have any core yet still, right? Oh, we have 1. No, yeah, that's fine. And then... I lost all the rest of the food? No, I put it in there. I thought I lost it for a second there. I'm losing it. But everything else is still where it's supposed to be. But I'm definitely losing it. We don't need the paper for anything else, so it doesn't really matter. We'll make that fine. That's our sapling, very good. Catch a fish. And then spiders and endermen. Don't hit me. You don't see me. You can't see me. 5, 10, 17, 23 iron. Lapis, enchanted book. Gunpowder, fish. Got that, spider eye, I mean. And a pearl. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We sort of have a path again. Which is good. I guess. I wish we had some extra iron or something. We do not really have anything of value. This village is useless, right? All we care about is chest, and there's no chest. But there are baby zombies and skeletons pinning us, because of course that's a thing again. Whatever. Managed to get out. No cactus green, right? No. The only other dye is... Well, the only dye is purple, right? No black, no gray. No green, no lime. Need an enderman here. I need this guy to have an eye. Nope. Give me some gunpowder at least. Thanks. You give me an eye. No enderman, huh? Still no eye. 3 spiders, no eye, and no enderman spawned yet. Things are not going as well as I would like them to go at this point of the run. They started out, the run started out very strong. There are 2 endermen there, and 2 more spiders on the way. But there are also silly skeletons all around. No eyes, right? Pretty sure. Could you not do that? I hate that enderman. Well, he did drop those, so I guess he's fine in the end. Spider eye. Because somehow we still don't have that. How many spiders in 5? Too many. Could there be a dungeon here? No. It'd be too good if there were. What's the time? I'm falling behind, unfortunately. We need some really good dungeon luck still. For the pumpkin seeds at the very least, and maybe also for the enchanted book. But you could find the diamonds, I guess. Oh, and there's a pumpkin. That changes things again. So now we just need the enchanted book, and we don't necessarily have to find it. We could make it. It's just one good diamond vein away from, yeah. I mean, and all the other stuff you already have or need to get anyway, so it doesn't make a big difference. But the spider eye I would really like to have before we go underground. But I don't think the game is gonna allow that. Are we just going now? I think we have to be going now. That's that witch over there, but I really don't want to kill it because it's surrounded by other mobs mostly. If it were alone, I would rush it. Just take a quick peek up here. Spiders, but there are no spiders. Obviously, a spider dungeon would potentially solve all our problems here, but has that ever happened? The spider eye and the bottle, right? We haven't made that yet. That's pretty good. We don't have water, which is obviously always concerning. We have enough wood. Yes, we do. How much iron do we still need? It did count it out. It was 10 plus 5 plus 7 or something. Which makes 22, if I'm not wrong. And I don't think I am. And then it's just lapis and a shouldn't book. Those are big iron veins. That's very helpful. We're at 15, 7 to go. That can't be right. 23 must be right. Yeah, it must be 23. Not 22. Yeah, it was not 15. 16 was 7. Yeah. Bad math there. Why? So rude. Throw that down too. Eat some food. Level 32. We're too high up, but there's water right there which you want to grab. So that's why we stop for sure. Make some extra iron needed, but I don't know. It's fine. Bucket is just worth it. Just let me out, please. Thank you. Don't need to spider eye anymore. Is that a dungeon, though? It's 2 spiders. 3 spiders. It's a dungeon. It's not a dungeon. It's 4 spiders just hanging out. That's so rare. It never happens. Both didn't drop anything. At least that's normal. Did we get... Yeah, we got... can't drag right, and I hate it. 21, 4 items to go. Enchanted book, lapis. And 2 iron things, yeah. Could be fine. 2 left. So that's 6 now, and we need 7 more for the cauldron. Where did he come from? It was really close somehow. But I didn't hear him until he was like a step away. Man, that scared me. I had no idea if he was in front of me or behind me. Good thing I twitched to the right spot and not, you know, into him. Very scary. Do not like. Why is the water not making a sound? I mean, it's gone now, I guess, but before that, it wasn't making a sound either, so I don't like that. 10, that's enough to fight a creeper. Alright. Should have spread it 3 ways for sure. It's too late though. Alright, 23. Cauldron and enchanted book. And I guess... let's just wait a second before we make any decisions here. Check what's down here. Could be 5 diamonds, like right there. Doesn't look likely though. No, no good cave here. Alright. Come on. Scroll right, please. Do things. I actually am trying to do. Okay, enchanted book. That's R. That's everything. We're mostly fine here. Yeah. So do we look for a dungeon? It feels like there must be some dungeons around. I just bounced off that block far enough to get that trash again. I hate it. It feels like there must be some... I wanted to make a shield. That's what I wanted to make. That's why I let the iron cook. Just think, man. Think. It would have enough for the iron axe, which is nice, admittedly, but also not required. So we're not making it just yet. We'll hold off. Even though it might be wise to make it, because we might just need it here. I'm trying to just quickly run into a dungeon, though, and that's not working out. Bad movement there. Kill the battle, that has to be good luck. Killed another one. And one got shot by the skeleton too. Might be one of those that died, but I don't know for sure. If we didn't need 5 diamonds, if we needed 2 or 3, I'd probably just try downstairs instead of looking for a dungeon. But it's 5 diamonds, and that's a big vein. And I have no faith in our ability to get that. So unfortunately, no sub 25 here, even though it was very much possible, but it was just the savannah slowed us down so much, which is incredible. And then all the mob fighting was suboptimal. And then we didn't find any dungeons in this cave, which is somewhat unlucky. Like, I wouldn't really say, if we found 1 or 2 dungeons, I wouldn't really say it's unlucky that there's no enchanted book, if there wouldn't have been one. But not a dungeon, like not one chest in all of this. Does feel unlucky. This cave is horrible, by the way. And I hate it. And I'm dead, I think. Because I can't get past these guys now. Or maybe I can? I could. Can you shoot something other than me, please? There you go, and you shoot that guy? Yes. Why would you move back there? I want to just kill you. While the other guy fights. Okay. Too high a risk there, but okay, we've survived. What a terrible cave. Still is pretty bad. So many pack spawns. And maybe not even pack spawns because they were spread out here. Those skeletons. Nightmare. There's a dungeon there. Obviously we'll go for that. Unless we see diamonds. Which I don't think that's low enough. It might be actually. It's just that there's no lava makes it seem like it's not. Level 11 at least. Which it probably isn't. I'm too scared to do the water bucket drop properly. Which is bad, because, you know. Of course, skeletons. But I didn't book to it, so I'm okay with that. We did go to the wrong way side. We went the wrong way. That's what I tried to say. If you go this way past the, like there was the spider pack spawn, that's why I turned around mostly, because there were 4 spiders in my face. But if you could come this way, there's the lapis over there, and then there's iron here, and then there's the enchanted book. And that would have been sub 25, I think. It's a little far apart, admittedly, the lapis and then back to the dungeon. But I think there was enough time left. It's still a pretty good run. I honestly, I'm more happy about this one than the sub 25 we did last run, because this time I didn't feel like I made many mistakes. It was just the game being a jerk with the acacia sapling. or you know, the lack of desert savanna stuff. More specifically. And very few dungeons too, so I don't know. Yeah, I feel like with how much we traveled, there should have been one ocean floor or surface dungeon in the desert or something. Spider Eye was also a horrible drop to get. The Ender Pearl was fine, I guess, but that fight was a mess. Because we were surrounded. I don't think there was much we could have done about that either, though. Like, it was just, that's the way I had to fight that guy. Like, there was no avoiding the skeletons and creepers, mostly. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there was a closer desert on the other side. There must have been, because this was so far away. But, like, look at that. Like, it's like... it's huge. That's why usually everything is desert savanna, because once you find one, it just doesn't stop. And there would have been books here, but we already had all the stuff at that point. So it doesn't really matter. See, there's more desert savanna. That's on the way, basically. I think we came from over here somewhere. It's not easy to spot anymore, though. Were pumpkins in between here? How did we get there? Is that our village? Yeah, it is, right? Yes. Just cutting through here would have been better. Even though that's still too far. No, I don't like it. Like there, that's so far still. But it would have been faster. Could have maybe even got our Enderman and Spider Eye and the Pearl and Spider Eye on the way. I don't know, possible at least. And this way, oh yeah, this way was all cold. That's why I shied away from that too, I guess. Even though I couldn't remember why. I just didn't like this side. That's what I remembered mostly. I guess the year. I don't remember this mesa though. I don't think I registered that it existed. But yeah, this is the closest desert savanna probably. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it could have been great. This could have been a great one. If there's just like a normal distance savanna for a sapling. I don't know. Like there's a huge swamp. But yeah, didn't need it. That would have been a good swamp to camp though, because that's a pretty big area. And then there's a little bit of swamp here and a little bit of swamp there and there and there and there. So that's a pretty good area for slime hunting. Wasn't on our list though. And there were no books. I did kind of check, but I wasn't sure over here. But it's all small buildings except for this one. This one is a corner one, so no books. Had to make them. Well, until we found the second village which had books, but at that point it was too late. Ah, well. So where were those melons I saw? They were out here, really? I thought it was like one hill back. That didn't make any sense to me. Yeah, that looked like it's too, like, yeah, it was too close. But it was, they were that close. It's crazy. And really outside too. Man. Yeah, better path would have been up here, and then grab the melon and grab the cocoa bean and then go back across. And yeah, up here, get the beetroots. Cook some stuff, keep going, I guess. Well, yeah, and then, you know, maybe turn back this way again. Both around this thing. Chop a tree. Grab some paper. Actually, there's not much paper around. And we wouldn't have found a pumpkin here. So who knows. And yeah, cave doesn't look that amazing. Anyway. Okay, yeah. It's kind of a shame that we never really got that. Like the start was really good, but we never got in that sub 20 mode where it's like everything, like every second, every little step, every decision matters a lot. I would have kind of, I don't know, liked to experience that again. But you know, the 3 minutes travel time for the acacia sapling. Like in sub 20, that's not, you can't do 3 minutes of boating. It's just not possible anymore. Like that, the pace of the rest of the round would have to be so insane I don't know. Just doesn't work out. Can't work out. Anyway, I'm still happy with the run though. The book didn't go away. Did we grab 2? No, there it is. Just game being bad. Everything else, like decision-wise, is fine. You could maybe argue that I should have made a bucket instead of a pick out of the 3 iron we had left over after we made the milk bucket. But I think the pick is better still. So many enemies too. Because if we find more iron, then we can make a bucket and we're gonna grab it quicker because we have the better pick already, I guess. And then there's also if you 4 and there's gold. I guess that doesn't matter here because there was nothing. I guess diamonds. We need diamonds potentially. But it's very obscure. But I don't know. I still feel like that's an okay thing to do because it wasn't like we weren't going caving right away. That was like 2 minutes into the run. So there was enough time for us to reasonably find 3 more iron to make a bucket with. Didn't work out that way, but still, I think that's an okay decision. And everything else was fine too. Kind of unlucky with the direction we took in order to find the desert, but other than that, can't really blame much of what I did on missing the sub 25 mark there. Anyway, or the 25-minute mark. But yeah, that's everything. That's it. 2 really good runs back to back. That's nice. That feels good. I did take a little break in between recording, so it's not like I was sitting down for 2 runs in a row, but still, same day, so back to back. That feels good. And that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.